Yep, it's on record. Yeah, I think they just had a.
I've been doing something new to her, which he seems to love.
Okay.
Now, I'm only walking,
All right.
but I have had my hands here on this plush, and I have not moved them. I have only used my legs and my body weight to turn him. So my hands have been locked here. All right, let's go do this because we have to talk over teaching the class. The gal's over at, I think it's all about equestrian or whatever, Poulsbo, where I tried to get those Cavallo shoes, which they don't have. They were saying that sometimes a double bell boot prevents them from pulling it off.
No, I've never had that help.
What else can I do for him? Because he wears elbows all the time
The
now.
best thing to do is get from
To wear all the time? Or just when his shoes? Yes, so what can I do to prevent him? What can I do to prevent him from
in the
losing
mud, it's the hardest thing possible. That's the problem, is the mud's pulling the shoes off. And they're running around in the mud,
Which explains why I couldn't find his. It's probably buried in the mud somewhere.
Yes, it will show up, I'm sure, at some point. But that's why we get the Cavallos, because whenever we lose shoes, you put the Cavallo boot on, the horse can go out, he can be ridden, and the foot is protected until you can get the shoe back on. So when we buy horses off the racetrack, they immediately go in Cavallo boots for all their turnout because their feet are so soft, because the track is so, their life has been stall and racetrack, and that's it. So they've never developed a hard foot, and so one of the reasons we don't buy them anymore, but anyway. All right, so you've been doing a lot by keeping your hands very stable and using a lot more leg, and you're positioned to make your turns. Good, let's see if you can get a little more walk out of him still. Good, super walk here, turning your hands so your thumbs are up. Yep, so even though you're riding with your knuckles really close to the saddle, you still want to try and ride with the thumb up if you can. Keep your chin lifted. Yep, closing your right leg. Push him over a little bit more with your right calf. Very good. Super. All done here. And then scratch on the withers. Yep, there we go. All right, start your turn. You're gonna need to use that outside knee. Yep, he won't listen to you. Yep, so this is where you're gonna have to implement a little hand contact. Good. Okay, that's it again. Good. Much better. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and pick up your rising trot and see how much connection we can get through him. Okay, check your pushing diagonal. Good. Keeping your hands down and just encouraging him to go to that contact. That's all you're looking for. Just a little bit of the push. Super. And then outside leg here, watch your stick. Good. Very good. So the stability with which you're keeping your hands is helping him find a very comfortable place. He's still a little bit above the bit, so let's ask him just a smidge bend to the right and a little more right leg. So what we're trying to do is kind of push him into your outside leg. Good. Very good. Here, more bend, and then outside leg right here to start your turn. Good. Yeah, he is. He wants to go straight down the wall. It's easier. Good. So come on up to S, and this time make a circle at S instead of waiting to get all the way down to the end here. This is better, but you're going to see on the video that your outside rein is a little bit less consistent. So you want to try and find a comfortable rein length so that it is, yep, right there. Okay. Yeah, if he doesn't turn the next time, go ahead and stop him. Okay? I don't want him to kind of get away with not listening to your outside aids. Okay, put him back on a circle at S. And this time when you get to the wall over on the other side, He's like on the wall for 3 strides and that's it. You just turn him off the wall. Use your indirect outside rein and your outside leg. Not optional. So right here, turn it. Yep, good. Really good there. Okay, and then giving him a scratch with your, yep, there it is, perfect. Right there. We want him stretching right to the bridle just like that. Good. Now at the same time, we have to make sure that he turns off the wall next time when we ask him. Watching your outside rein, that when you rise up, it doesn't drop the connection with his mouth. Good, keeping your hands low. Yep, you didn't want to turn that time. Next time that happens, let's go ahead and halt him. Okay, because what I want to do is I want to take away the I'm not listening and make it, okay, well, then we're going to stop until you do start to pay attention. All right, focusing on your outside leg as you leaving the rail. You want 3 strides on the rail, and that's it. Right here, 1, 2, there it is, good. We're well done there. You didn't have to do the halt. Change your posting diagonal. Good, big trot here, big trot here. Super, hands stay together, watching the outside rein that it doesn't start to go slack. Good, now we need a little bit more trot. This is a little slow, so increase the trot, increase the trot. Good, really good here. Super here. Awesome. Big energy. You got it. More bend right. Fantastic. There, praise him. Good. Really good. Okay, now take a walk break and we'll change direction. Okay, very elastic walk here. Really energized. Scratch him on the withers. Good. And on a separate note, while you're walking him on a big circle here, let's make sure that the barn management has his shoeing date with Richard correct. And let's make sure that, well, that way they can make sure that he doesn't get done again before 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, I understand his thought process on it. However, he should have never done it without clearing it with owners. And in my mind, that's kind of, farriers tend to be a little, I don't know. They are possessive and a little dictatorial about their own schedules and what they think needs to be done and stuff like that. I found Richard to be, Richard has been super helpful in some really tough situations for us. So, of all of our farriers, I'm super happy with his ability to correct stuff. However, he should have chatted with us first. Somebody's very happy about their new horse. Saint Maria got a new horse, yes. He came from Ireland, yes. And he is a gem.
Oh my God, he's incredible.
So let's straighten him out. And when you're ready, we'll go ahead and trot. Great. Big trot. Leg back under the seat. Super. A couple step. Oh, he's really sticking out. So give him a couple good taps here. And say there's no question we're going forward. Right here. Hands stay together. Elbows stay bent. Good. Inside leg, outside direct rein. Super here. A little bit more inside bend. And concentrate on your connection on the outside. Keeping hands low but steady. There you go. Good, good, good. All right, and then, yes, praise him right there. Very good. Your hands are really quiet there. Super. Yes, it's like your hands become like side reins, where no matter what your body is doing, your hands are not going around with your body. Your hands are staying quiet and independent. Super. Bend him in again a little bit. He's got his head up. Let's focus on a circle between R and S now. Really focusing on the circle. Keep the inside bend. Super, keep turning. Very good here. A little bit of tap, tap right here, sending forward. Awesome. Great job. Inside bending. Fantastic here. Well done. Scratch on the withers. Super. Very cool here. Left calf and release. Left calf and release. Great. Awesome here. Scratch on the withers. Well done. Very good. Fabulous. All right, I think we're about ready for cantering. Got enough energy or you need a break? All right, so when you're ready, we'll go ahead and stay on this circle as much as you possibly can. And when you're ready, sit up and back and closing the inside leg and step. Good. Super. Keeping the inside bend. Very good here. Well done. Super here. Soften your inside brain just a little. Nice. Close your inside calf. Keep cantering. Keep cantering. Good. Super here. Outside leg. Outside leg. Keep, that's okay. That's all right. Take him back to a walk. Let's change direction. It's okay. That's all right. Again, it's taking more leg than we want it to, so we need to tap him a couple more times and get him really awake to it. Good boy. Super. Doing super. Oh, Sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah, her name is Sexton, so we call her Sexy for short. Little too green for this person. It's okay. I can send her to Aiken and sell her very quickly. I have one more person coming, a kid who's actually rode with me in the fall, whose parents are Chinese, and they actually live in China. She's here going to school, living with an aunt, and yeah, I don't want to know what the details of all that, but they keep saying they're going to buy a horse in Europe, and I'm like, this summer for her, a jumper. I'm like, you really don't want to buy something that your kid hasn't sat on. Please, please, please don't buy something that your kid hasn't sat on. So I said, at the very least, I can find her some lease horses in this country, but they were looking for something really short term, and I was like, that isn't going to work. I said, these leases are full year leases, and you'll pay for the jumping ability that you want. You're going to pay between $35,000 and $50,000 a year to lease it. So, in my mind, if you're going to be doing this for at least 2 years, you might as well buy something. So I'm trying, but it's hard when the aunt is the go-between, and she has to wait for information from China. So, all right, let's gather the reins up. No, I'm going to put her on Sexy on Wednesday and see how that goes. She's 5. She's going to be 5 this year. She's the same age as Teal. Yeah. All right, so when you're ready, into a rising trot, onto your circle between R and S. Let's try not to let him drag you down to either end of the arena. And this might be hard. I might even keep that stick in your outside hand, just because I can see him trying to drag you down the arena. And we don't want him to do that. He's not allowed. Doesn't have that latitude. Good. And then just keep thinking about your hands being low, but steady. Good. Super. All right, into your trot on your circle. Good. Keeping inside bend. Little scratch on the withers. Lovely here. Bigger trot. Big trot. Fabulous. A little bit of inside bending. Lightly tap with a stick. He has to go more forward. There you go. Good. That's where you want it. Super. Very good. So when you're on the correct posting diagonal. All right, when you're ready, let's go ahead and pick up your canter. Thinking about having him stretch to your hands, so both of your hands are down and quiet, and canter. Good. Really good. Now he's tight in his neck, so let's see if we can get him to go lower with his neck. So he's lifting his back up. Very good. Here, sit back further. Super. Push your right hand forward. Very good here. Super here. Well done. Keep going. Send him on. Right leg press. Right leg press. Very good. Scratch on the withers. Don't lose him. Right here. Let's do one more circle. He looks like he's ready to quit. Don't let him quit. Kick him with your outside leg if you need to. There you go. Good. Super. Now you can come back to a trot on your terms. Good. Into contact. Nice job. Go straight for a little bit down to your orange cones and come to the far quarter line. And we'll try a little leg yield. Good. Very good. And leg yield out. Good. Super here. Big trot. Super. Come down your far quarter line. We'll do the same thing again. Good. Hands up. Elbows bent. Fingers closed. Great. And then leg yield over. Right calf half halt. Right calf half halt. Beautiful. Okay, we can get even more lateral out of him. Flip your whip back over to your right hand and let's go to the quarter line and do once more. Keep your eyes up here. So, quarter line. This time we're looking for more hip to go across. Keep your left hand up so that the rein is a little bit against his neck so his hip has to go to the same speed as his shoulder. Better there. Same thing on the other side.
Yeah. I heard it go beep, beep, beep.
All right, gathering your reins up again. And our goal here is, wait a minute, it says I have power. No. Can't hear me now. I'm gonna turn it all the way off and then back on again. I must have hit something by accident. Yeah, got me now, right? Yep. Okay, all right, so trot down the long side and then come up center line once again. Okay, so again, we want him a little lower in his neck, as deep as you can get him. And then turn him up center line. Watch out for glitter. Good. And then leg yield over. This time shorten him a little bit. Yes, there. When you slow the energy down going forward, he starts to recognize, oh, this is supposed to be a lateral movement. Great. Super here. Much, much better. Now send him forward and go across your diagonal from M and try your medium. Go across your diagonal from M, try the medium and see if we can flip the whip over and we'll go the other direction in your leg yield. Totally awesome. Keep him going forward. Change your posting diagonal again. Great. Turn up your quarter line. We'll leg yield to the right. Super. Step to the right. Hold with your left leg. Step to the right. Hold with your left leg. Good here. Super, all the way across. You got it. Great. Okay, you're gonna do it again on the other side. Quarter line first, and then when you're coming up this way, we'll do it from center line. So quarter line, and then leg yield and right. Close your left calf. Very good. Outside direct rein. Okay, now we have to send him a little bit more forward here. The indirect is actually the outside because you want it to slow his shoulders down. What happens when you apply your left leg is the first thing he wants to do is throw his shoulders to the right. So your right rein's job is to keep him from throwing the shoulders over way ahead of the hip. Much better here. Good. And the difficult, I know. Tap him with a stick and send him much more forward. Okay, take a break. Okay. But you don't use it all the time. You have to use it very judiciously. You use it a little bit and then you let it go. A little bit and let it go. You know, he's actually more effective when you are just saying, don't go quite so forward. You know, when you try to collect him a little bit, he starts to understand your leg aids mean lateral. Good job. Really good here. Yeah, I think the lower hand is keeping you more stable. You know, sure. Good boy. All right, we're going to do it again from center line, so you got to trot down the long side. Catherine, we're going to go down in the other ring, okay? So you can go ahead and take her down. All right, so changing your post. Well, no, stay on that one. That's the wrong one. You want to stay on the wrong one. And then turn up center line. Good. Really straight. Okay, and then go ahead and start your lateral. Left calf, half halt here. Right there, his shoulders went ahead. That's when I would straighten him again with indirect outside rein. But then I would get him going sideways again. Tap him with a stick. He's being too slow off your left leg. Yeah. And so we have to find the balance. He's right now too slow. So take him down the long side in a lengthened trot. We absolutely don't want to do lateral work and then make him walk. We want to do lateral work and make him canter. Okay, it's kind of like you got to come out of the lateral work and making them go forward. Otherwise, the lateral work will completely stop the energy. Okay, so make your turn, up center. Good, and then leg yield over. Left calf and then right. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Slow his shoulders down just a little and bring his hip across again. Yep, there. Right there, you'll see that on the video. That's what I want you to see. The correction you made straightened his body out and made him parallel. Lengthen down the long side again. Really open. So right here, open. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. See if you'll go even lower in his neck. If you can get him deeper in the neck. Good. Super. And then left leg, send him over laterally. He's a little slow, slow him down. Slow his straighten him. Yeah, there you go. That's better. All the way to the corner, don't let him quit. Great, now very forward out of this and then you can take a break. Very forward. Super. All right, now you can half halt and walk. Great job. It's awesome that you're going to be able to see this really on video because you're going right towards the camera and you'll see when his shoulders are leading and how to straighten him out without losing all of your energy. You know, and that's why the reason why that stepping in and using the stick and finding a way to use that stick is a good way of reestablishing that you want him to go more forward.
Yeah, I can feel it when he's doing it right, and I can feel it when he's doing it wrong.
Right.
Coordinating my limbs.
I know.
To get it
It's okay.
to ask it correctly is where I screw up.
Right. That's okay.
That takes practice.
Well, good. Yeah, he just floats across the diagonal. It isn't a case of, you having to do a ton of work. It's just him saying, got it. I understand this. That's awesome. It's exactly what we want. Great job. Let him go all the way to the buckle. Let him stretch. Great. Yay. All right, so today's Monday, so we're on Wednesday.
Yes.
I think one of these Fridays I moved you up. I think it might be this Friday. I moved you up a little bit. to 6 instead of 6:30. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm supposed to have Dina tomorrow. I don't know whether that's, I don't know if that's gonna happen. It doesn't happen all the time. So we can bump up. Great job.
And now I missed you on him. So who do I ask to help me measure to get him his cavallo boots if he's over it? The Roulette. He's got actually an old shoe on that.
I'll ask Brian to put on. It's stamped, I just can't, I don't understand it. It might be a or OS X or something. But I'll ask Brian and then I'll tell you.
Okay. And I will order them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And nowadays you can order everything. If you order it on Amazon,
Yeah.
if you're careful, you make sure that you find one of the suppliers who can ship it immediately. Somebody that already has a.
Or is it just one kind with many different sizes?
Yeah, this, you're gonna want I think it's called the trail boot. I'll tell you which model you want. But yeah, they come in like 10 sizes, so you gotta know the size, or you're sending them back for. I mean, I used to have a whole slew. I used to have all the sizes. But
Well, as often as he throws a shoe, I should probably just have some.
what?
As often as he throws a shoe, I should have a pair.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, Debbie's horse, Finn used to live in them. Cause we couldn't keep shoes on him in the spring, so he would just live in the boot until about June when the ground really started to get harder. And then we took him off and his feet were great.
The boots don't come off in the mud?
Not if you buy the right size.